Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Habby.
Am I the special guest?
Yes, you are.
Uh,
So in today's video, we're going to be having a very short Q&A on how to balance being a trader and a student at the same time. So some of you have asked me how I balance being a trader and a student, and I've tried sharing my opinion, but I wanted you to have a professional perspective or a professional point of view. So we have Mr. Habby here to answer some of your questions.
well,
So
why don't you answer them?
I've answered them. I've answered them. So I just want you to
The
share.
answer is not enough. Huh?
I just want your own point of view because I think a lot of people look up to you. So I think they would want to know what you have to say about this.
So, Agba trader like you, they don't look up.
You don't look up to me, not yet. All right. So I have some questions here. Okay. So many people find it hard balancing classes with trading because the section they probably want to trade is the time that they have classes and stuff like that. So what advice do you have for those people?
Well, um, starting from the idea of you want to be a trader and you also want to go to school. Yes, that is a good one, right? Because school is important and trading is the skills that you can learn that can turn around your life. It can make you a fortune, right? So that's a good decision if you have thought about that and you think about doing that. So yes, we all have different ways we can all manage ourselves. For me as an individual, uh, of course, it's not easy to be going to school and yes, you're trading because trading is time consuming and there's a lot of things that that really matters when you're trading. Just like you said, you can be trading and it will be that time you're in school. Of course, things are mixing up, right? Now, but the most important part you need to understand is how to manage yourself as a trader. Yes, like what I used to tell people is you can spend that 9 to 5 going to school, but the late night that you're free, try to work on yourself, try to develop the skills, right? If you're starting to learn now, just be using that night's time to be learning the skill, right? Then when you finally see that this thing is paying off for you, then you cannot decide, okay, let me leave this one, let me uplift this. I don't know if you understand. So like that's another way you can. It's not very detailed, right? But let's cut the video short. That's just like the way you can manage yourself. Did I answer?
I think I think you answered that question. So the next one we have here is there are major problems as a student. One of it rather is funds. So someone said my only source of income is my allowance. So how does he manage funding his trading and also maintaining a normal student life in school?
So perfect, right? The ways you guys can make money nowadays, right? You can start affiliate marketing, right? You wanna become a forex trader. So there's something called the affiliate part of forex market, right? Now, first, if you're looking to fund your broker account, you can start by, since you don't have money to fund your broker account, go and be sharing link of the broker you know that is going well. Share the link for other people to use. When they are using that broker, you make money from them, right? You want to fund your pro firm, but you don't have money, you don't have starting capital. Share the link of your pro firm. There's an affiliate link for you. Share the link of your pro firm to other people to use. When they use it, you get certain commission. So like that, you can use your commission to develop yourself. It might not be much, but of course, it's something that it will be tangible, reasonable for you to not develop. You understand? So that's how you can start from zero. Of course, you need to put in the work. That's it.
Okay. So I think jot things down. If you're watching this video, I expect you to be with a pen and paper to write things down.
I'm speaking fire, right?
Fire is smoking hot. So as another question I have here is it's difficult balancing the pressure from trading and the pressure from school.
Well, you can't compare pressure from trading to anything because yes, that's like you on your own. It's like you fighting your own path, right? But in school, you can level on something. You can, you know. So there's literally no similarities when it comes to that. But like I said, we all have different ways we deal with our problem, our shit. So you can just find a solution that works for you best. How you can solve this thing out. I can advise you.
Okay. So someone also asked that because of this pressure, they are considering dropping out from school. So is this something you would advise someone to do?
Now, I won't advise you to drop out, especially when you're almost done, right? Just sacrifice the even though you're going to have a bad grade, at least just finish it, like finishing sick, right?
Don't have a bad grade though. I can't read your book.
But like, yes, just don't settle for less, basically, right? Don't settle for less. Work hard and try to finish up. Then when you finish up, you know you're done with one part of your life, then you move on. I won't advise you to quit.
Jot down. Okay, so someone also, what do you have to say about psychology, especially for students who are also traders? Because in one way or another, your psychology is messed up. Probably, if your psychology is messed up from a trade that you took that did not go well, it could affect your studies in one way or another. So, what psychology tips or advice do you have for traders that are also students?
Ah, so the psychology advice is this, right? First, I have a highlight platform I created on my Instagram stories. So you can go there and really watch a lot of trading psychology tips that will help you. But at the same time, you know, when it comes to trading psychology, the best bet is accept that you've lost money. You know, the moment you fund,
These are students. Nobody just wants to accept that they've lost money.
see if you cannot accept it, it won't go well. You know, you have to just. It's difficult. Nobody wants to lose money. I don't want to lose money too, right? But you just have to sacrifice. You need to understand market is something that before you can make a dollar, you need to put something. You need to donate. You need to like risk. So that's it.
Okay, so what also do you have to say about time management?
Well, time management, as we are in Nigeria now, I believe most section you'll be trading is London and New York section. The London and New York section might fall into your time, right? But like I said, use the Japanese section, use the Asian section, the Sydney section to practice your craft. You know, that's it.
All right, so there are a lot of students right now that probably see people trading and they're always like, this thing is a scam, or what they will usually say that okay, they can't go into this, or you need 1 million naira to in your account for you to be able to trade. Trust me, even as a beginner, or when I was a beginner rather, I heard those type of things, and to be
So you're a
honest,
pro now.
moving on. So basically, I heard all those kind of things, and trust me, they could be very discouraging. And I still see a lot of people with that mindset. So what would you have to say about things like that? Because Forex is something I think a lot of people want to go into, but they're honestly scared because of the things they hear around.
Mm, rephrase your question in just a sentence.
So what would you have to say to students who want to probably learn Forex, but because of the
Okay, okay.
whole Forex is a scam, you're going to lose
All
all your
right.
money,
So
and all
so
of that.
so we always have advantage and disadvantage always, right? Uh, you must have seen the bad side whereby people lose money. Yes, it is true. And you must have probably seen the people making money like her. Yes, it is true.
Like
So
who?
are you not making money? So depends on who you want to believe and depends on your own storyline. You know, you can come, you can make money. You can come, you can lose as well. And you can come, you can just be constant. Like no growth, no going back. You're just there. You know, so depends on depends on your own life story. But just work hard, put in the work. Nothing is impossible.
All right. Okay. So the next question I have has to do with our parents, basically, because a lot of parents actually discourage their children from probably venturing into things like this, especially if they are students, because we all know African parents value education more than skills, especially most of them. If your parents is chill, good for you, but some of us, we know what we're talking about. So what do you have to say concerning this?
Well, you know, you get to certain points, your parents will no longer decide for you, right? You decide what you want yourself. So if you're smart from the little age, you know what you want. Chase after what you want. Do it. Care less about people's opinion, right? Like for me, I went all in, man. I went all in without caring about whatever what anybody think. You know, if you're young, there's nothing for you to lose. Lose your parents, lose all your money, your parents will still accept it back. They can't throw you away. And if you win, yes, they'll be happy at you. They'll be your number one supporter. Just mark it down.
Sure,
That's it.
sure. Like, it's so true. Okay, so another question here is, a lot of students, because they feel they need to have extra source of income, or I don't know, like, okay, now students survive based on the allowance that their parents give them. So in order to be able to fund their trading account, some of them end up borrowing money and they lose it, and it actually leads to a lot of things mentally for them. So what would you advise all these traders to do? You already said something about affiliate marketing, right? So aside that, what would you advise other traders to do about all this borrowing of money? People do crazy things to actually get funds. So is there a provision of funds or things like
Okay.
that students could use?
Number one rule of my trading psychology and my trading rules. One, never borrow money to trade, right? Never use the money you need, like important school fees, house rent money. Never use it to trade. When you do that, you have literally you have just donated to the market, because at that point you're doing things based on feeling, not you anymore. You're not doing things based on reasons. Once you start acting based on your feelings, you're totally messed up, right? So to get yourself right, at least trade with money you can afford to lose. Money that you know if you lose it, or money that you know that once you put it there, you have already lost it. That's what I'm saying. Acceptance. You know, that's it.
Okay.
I hope I've been able to answer all your questions.
Yeah, you've been able to answer majority of them. Thank you. So this is literally your first time on my channel. So is there anything you have for my subscribers or something?
Alright guys, I have thumb for all of you. Only when
We
you
don't want
subscribe.
We don't want some.
So guys, if you're watching this video, right, if you're looking to get funded, or if you're looking for opportunity to get money to start trading, right, like what I advise people right now is don't trade with your money, right? Basically, there are pro firms now that will fund you up to $600,000. Why trade with your own money and lose it? So basically, go get funded with a pro firm. That's the best advice I'm giving right now. If you're like a small retail trader, go get funded with a pro firm and start your trading career with that, right? From that, you can literally build forever stock in profit without motive. That's where you can stock on profit on ground. You understand? So I believe I believe she has a link in her bio.
There's going to be a link in my bio to get funded with consummate traders.
Right.
Yeah.
So use that link to get funded, and you can use that discount code as well to get 5% discount
I'm
off.
going to keep it in my bio as well.
So that's what we have for you. Is there anything for me?
Thank you for watching. Nothing for now. So guys, if you're watching this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share to your friends, and subscribe.
Please subscribe, or else we'll come and take your stop loss.
Alright guys, bye.